Joining me now from Southern California, editor with the College Fix, Jennifer Kabbany. Jennifer, this most respected institution of Harvard, it's amazing. It's become a lightning rod over the First Amendment and whether we should abide by it on that campus, apparently. It's being attacked from within, attacked by this liberal indoctrination I'm talking about. So we have this headline, Harvard student newspaper facing backlash for requesting comment from ICE. Imagine that. We have a school newspaper apparently doing some sort of article on illegal immigration or legal immigration or DACA or what, doesn't really matter. They have the responsibility at a young age to reach out to Immigration Customs Enforcement to get a quote, and they're ridiculed for it.
Yeah, this was a case where there was a pro-illegal immigration rally on Harvard's campus to abolish ICE. So they wanted to abolish ICE. So what does the student newspaper do? Naturally, seeks a comment from ICE. And they were accused of endangering illegal immigrants on campus by seeking comment for ICE because these pro-illegal immigration activists allege that ICE will retaliate against them and try to deport the students for it, which is ridiculous. They won't. And they even said they would never do something like that. But the idea that the Harvard Crimson dared contact ICE was just too much for these, fascists on campus, really.
Right. They want them to ignore the truth. It's stunning to me. And from the Democrat Party on campus, they want them to ignore the truth. In part, they're saying, by asking ICE for comment on stories about immigration activism on campus, the Harvard Crimson has deliberately chosen to put students on our campus in jeopardy. It's incredible. What lessons? These kids go to campus for lessons, right? To learn lessons in life and lessons in the book and lessons somewhere in between. And this is kind of in between. I guess they're learning a lesson about intimidation here. And we have the Democrat Party on campus trying to intimidate these young reporters. That's number one. And number two, they're being told, hey, as reporters, you don't have to have both sides. And you don't know how true this is because in newsrooms across the country, unfortunately, too many news directors, too many reporters subscribe to that, where they don't get both sides of the story.
Yeah, so now liberals have been trained to believe that their feelings trump facts. Their feelings and emotion are more important than truth-seeking. And so when something like this occurs at Harvard, naturally they protest and sign petitions and demand that the other side not be contacted.
Right.
Thank God Harvard Crimson editors said, no, we stand by what we did. I mean, there's one good point to that is at least they're standing their ground for now.
Give them credit for standing their ground. And you went to Northfield, Minnesota, to Carleton College. I guess it's a pretty small college there in Minnesota. You asked a question. Number one, should there be free college? And number two, if there is, quote, free college, who pays for it? Roll tape.
Things that we hear a lot of Democrat frontrunners talking about today is this idea of free higher education. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it'd be a good idea. Student debt is rising really high right now.
Who should be responsible for paying for this education?
I don't have an answer. I don't know.
Wait, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
I think that it's up to the 1%, the millionaires.
Our taxes need to be seriously reconsidered.
Taxing the rich, probably.
I feel like the government should step in.
I think it's the government's job to do that. Ooh, that's a hard question.
I like the hammer and sickle kid. The government, right? The government, this big, nebulous government out there. Do these kids not realize that the government is going to be them pretty soon?
Well, essentially, they want the taxpayers to pay it.
But that is the government, taxpayers, of course.
Yeah, and the thing is these kids think that money grows on trees and that socialism is the answer. They're taught that by their professors, and meanwhile, people in Venezuela are eating their pets to stay alive. I mean, the cognitive dissonance here is really troubling.
Yeah, and these kids need to be taught another lesson, and that is there's no such thing as free. Somebody down the line in our republic, in our constitutional republic, in our free market system, somebody down the line pays for it, despite what Bernie Sanders is feeding their young minds of mush. Jennifer, thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.